In that, you have heard that when Prahlad Maharaj, Harinyakashipu took him up in his lap when he first came from gurugriha, from the abode of Guru. Gadash putra vankavar vando papracha kathadavasya mandate sadhidat bhavan. With great affection and adoration, Harinyakashipu took the child on his lap and sat on the throne and very much glad to see the son. He put this question means did not any special question. Whatever you have learned in your gurugriha, whatever you have remembered, anything good, tell me. Small boy, if I put any special question, he will not be able to answer, then he will be disheartened. So, Ekada whatever you think sadhu, consider sadhu, tell me. Sadhu means, according to Harinyakashipu, whatever you think good, that is it. But all the court members were hearing. For that reason, they have got great respect for Prahlad Maharaj. He is not an ordinary man. They are very attentively they are hearing what Prahlad Maharaj will reply. Prahlad Maharaj thought, if I give the answer as per desire of my father, that will be not sadhu. Sandavarka, family guru, they have instructed me about politics, about dharma, artha, kam, non-eternal benefits of this world. They are the actual sadhu. Which is the actual sadhu I shall speak. Then they will misunderstand, these court members. Tat sadhu manne suravarja deina sada samudvigna dhyama sadgurhat hitva atmavadam grihamandakuvam banangatajo harima asret. I consider it to be sadhu. He is addressing his father as chief of the demons. O chief of the demons, I consider to be sadhu. Those who have got this bodied person, the soul have accepted this body, that is my bodied soul, Dehodari Jeev, Dehi is the soul, is the proprietor. All the conditioned souls of the world, those who have taken this body, inside the real self is the soul, but in this bondage, they are in this bondage. For them I think it to be sadhu, whose mind is always worried because of acceptance of this non-eternal body and acceptance of other non-eternal relations to this body, whose mind is always restless and worried and in anxiety. For them, I think it was the sadhu. He used to give up that house where there is no adoration of the sadhus. Illustration has been given with sealed well. In the well where there is no drinking water, nobody goes there. If any beast falls down in that well, or any human being, there is no possibility of his survival. he will die. Nobody is going. But in a sweet water, drinking water, so many persons are going, getting drinking water. If animal or beast or any human being falls down, they can try to rescue that. So here there is no adoration of sadhus. That is like a sealed well. Those conditioned souls, they are in the pit. They are enjoying this world. Nobody knows their eternal benefit. Who will speak to them? They think we are all enslaved jivas. We have got this body interest, mind interest, mental development, intellectual, all these things. They are engrossed. They will help in this way. No conditioned souls will be rescued. For that reason, such family is cause of bondage. You have to give up this. Where sadhus are not going. Where sadhus are going, then you can remain. Stay there. Where sadhus are not going, then who will teach them? All are in ignorance. So they will be in the well or the pit of the worldly births, days and threefold afflictions. There is no possibility of being rescued from that. For that reason, it is to give up such family where there is no possibility of getting sadhu sanga, getting the knowledge of eternal welfare. Why I have got this human birth? This precious human being is only meant for Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, for his service. If such person is not there, you have to give up that. By giving up that, you have to go to forest. Forest means Banantu Sattika Vasa. In the forest, dacoits, robbers, they also go. They also go. And all these heinous crimes they are doing in the forest. By going externally forest, that is not the purpose. Forest means with austerity, with penance, you may have all kinds of enjoyments. If you remain in the house, there is also bonavas. But if you outside remain in the jungle, in the forest, and you are eating all these things which are prohibited, rajasic, then your mind will become rajagun. And if tamasic, the tamagun, how you can worship Krishna? For that reason, those who are rajasic, they are bhogis, enjoyers. They cannot perform bhajan. And those who are tamasic, they are more degraded. They are doing gamblings, etc. But by remaining in the house, you can have your actual bonavas should be there when you have got abnegation, apathy, indifference to worldly enjoyments. You will perform penance, whatever is. And sadhus, Shuddha Bhaktas, they do not even take those things which cannot be offered to Krishna. For that reason, here it is said, that sadhu manne shuravajjadina sada samudbhigdhyam asadgura hitvatmavatam grihamandakupam banangata johari mahasraya. And what is most important, you have to take shelter, complete shelter to Hari. Hari is the complete reality, Supreme Lord. One who has not taken shelter to Hari is not sadhu. Sadhu is original quality of sadhu. Mai ananda bhavena bhaktin kubbanti chid Ram. In Kopil Muni has spoken this to the mother devotee. What remains for Sat, that which is eternally existing. If you have attachment to Asat, non-eternal things, they are Asadu. Asadu means we are communicating with the non-eternal things of this world, non-eternal relations of this world, and non-eternal things, they are called sadhu. They want non-eternal benefits. Sadhu, Hariyom Tat Sat. Actually existing is transcendental. And transcendentality is Sat. Because this body is Asat, non-eternal. All the sense organs are non-eternal. Whatever these sense organs you have perceptions and conceptions, whatever it is, that is also non-eternal. You are getting it through these non-eternal sense organs. So you are in contact with non-eternal sense organs. When the sense organs will be engaged for the service of Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, through his personal associate or the absolute counterpart of Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, through Guru and Vaishnava, then they can engage you for the service of Sri Krishna. As long as sadhu sanga is not there, then you cannot enter into the transcendental realm.